How thin is too thin when it comes to a smartphone? Well, if you're Oppo, you tell the iPhone 6 to do a better job and give it a run for its money. I'm Jaime Rivera with Pocketnow here at Singapore for a quick hands-on of the Oppo R5. Earlier this year, Oppo launched the R3 in an attempt to bring you the thinnest design possible on as many flagship specifications as it could. Fast forward to today, and the Oppo R5 is truly able to nail this idea. This phone is not only crazy thin at 4.85mm, which is already 2mm thinner than the iPhone 6, but it also feels substantially solid in the hand, even when it's hard to believe. I don't think you're going to bend this phone easily. It feels substantial in the hand. Oppo also claims that this device was designed with a new cool element phase shifting material that adapts to heat in order to cool down the phone in use, which is something we'll prove in our full review later on. This device comes in three colors, silver, golden, and gray, and the spec sheet includes a gorgeous 5.2-inch 1080p AMOLED display, a 2.1 GHz Snapdragon 615 octa-core chip, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of storage, and a 2000 mAh battery that's compatible with Oppo's rapid charging technology. Just as with the case of the Oppo N3, this device runs the new version 2.0 of their ColorOS on top of Android 4.4.4. You'll notice the app tray is gone, and this phone actually has other design elements that are even more elegant than what we saw in the N3, though remember this is not finalized software. There's a 13-megapixel Sony Exmor BSI sensor in addition to a 5-megapixel 80-degree wide camera with f2.0 aperture on both cameras, so yes, you do have a good selfie cam here. And the primary camera can record 4K video at 30 frames per second and slow-motion video up to 120 frames per second. If you're asking yourself where is the headphone jack, well, according to Oppo, it just didn't fit. But the phone will include an adapter for this, and there's always a good pair of Bluetooth headphones as an additional option, though you'd have to buy those separately. I've got to admit it, this is probably one of the thinnest and most elegant phones that I've seen this year, and definitely something you need to hold in your hand to understand. We should learn more about price points and launch markets in November when this phone is launched, but so far there is a lot to be impressed about such a thin phone. Again, I'm Jaime Rivera with Pocketnow. Make sure you follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. There is more coming from Oppo in Singapore.